For making the ditch lights, I've used some evergreen styrene tube and some flat styrene, and I make up my own leads. I solder them up onto the wire, 0603s. I like using the bright white for the diesels, steam and that, you can use a golden white, but yeah, so I do that. And I've got a whole stack of surface mount leads there, and other leads, and a soldering station. So I use 270 degrees when I'm soldering the surface mount leads, and I've modified the tip, so I've got a very fine tip to be able to get onto the solder pads. That's my little workbench just in my office. In the house, my other bench is out in the train room out in the backyard. This is my Atlas GP40, which I put a Soundtrax decoder in and also a current keeper. Find excellent. I've replaced the LEDs on each end. I've put the truck lights on so the engineer can see the locomotive moving. That's what I'm told those lights are for, so they can look out the window and look down, see the ground moving, so he knows the loco's moving. I'm using F3 and F5. I put a 1K resistor on the F3, and on the F6, which is going to be for the ditch lights, I've used a 3K resistor so that they're not super bright. When I'm testing leads like that one there, I've got a couple of clips that I've soldered on with a 1K resistor in line on the black, on the negative, and a 9-volt battery. That's very handy for testing before you have to connect up to DCC, checking the loco, so as you know that the leads are working when you're adding extra leads. So that's the loco there now. I've used a 20mm high bass speaker here, and when I put the sides there, the body back on, that makes the enclosure on the side there, and I get pretty good sound from that. That's a 20mm, so I get some nice high bass sounds out of this one. Safety stop. Reverser up. Put the lights on, so we've got the truck lights on, and we've got the front ditch lights on. And the little guy down there's waving his arm so they can pick up the tank car. And he raised his arm to say they're connected. And they change direction. We'll retreat a bit because I didn't pick that up. Here we go, we've got it now. So now we can go forward. So the truck lights look good on that. And the ditch. So adding those lighting onto the locomotive makes a big difference. Move this up a bit. the animation's going as well. So, I put a little bit of paper over the side lamp so that I get this light down below. What do I turn this other light off? You'll see it more. You can see that a lot better there now. That looks good. So yeah, with the coders, I've got all these extra wiring functions coming off the decoder. So adding truck lights and ditch lights onto it there. I changed out the yellow glow in the headlight and put in a bright white. So they're all bright whites that I put in there now. It makes it look a lot better. If I change direction, I still leave the lights on there. So headlight going forward. If we want to go backwards, I still leave the disc lights on. That's just my preference. I like seeing the lights and that working. I'll just bring it forward again. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to do that to some more locos that I've got there. Get the little guy waving his arm, the brakeman. And of course up the front here we've got the guy waving his flag there, stopping the traffic. The motorbike's not going. I'll just move that back a bit so you can see a bit better. And we'll get him waving his red flag. That's much more better in focus. And this is a guy I love. I love playing around that I can turn his arm on or off. So he's going down, we just leave it down for the moment. I've got it on F1 working with the bell on the locomotive. So you start the bell up, raise his arm, and you start telling the engineer, can look back and just see he's coming back. Keep going back. That's the sort of fun I like having. There you go. I'm really happy with the loco. That's putting the truck lights on, and that's just on zero or headlights, so I can turn the monitor off. I'll stop that bell. I'm just running it back a little bit. Get a closer look at that. So there we go. Lights on and off. So the headlight comes on this time. Yep. So lots of lights. Makes it look a nice looking loco. And from the little switching layout, I'm very happy with it there. So, hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching.